Virginia. We're trying a new setup here, so bear with us. And
always a good sound.
Hey Facebook, this is John from RVA Katana in Richmond, Virginia. We are live at the shop. I got Mountain Stream Swordsman, also known as Mark, here with us.
Hello, folks.
And hello TikTok. You are on Mark's channel right now, Mountain Stream Swordsman, and we are live here, ready to give you a tour. We have 3 cameras going on, so I'm gonna try to keep up the best as I can with all the comments and things. What do you got in your hand there?
This is one of the Cloudhammer S5 longswords that we got in stock. This is really cool because we have it now with. We normally only had them in the leather sheaths, but this one actually has a wood scabbard, which is really cool for those who prefer that option.
Actually, this is the only one we have left because all the other ones were pre-ordered.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Hey, John,
hey Celtic Knight.
Do we know how much commission I have?
I need to go look into it. Just remind me and I can check on when I get on my computer. I have not actually looked at it.
No reason.
No reason at all. Yeah, hey Celtic Knight, hey there.
What's going on, folks?
And nobody on Facebook that I can tell yet, but maybe I just can't see because the blocked here. In any case, what do you got in your hands now?
This is the Lotus Seed Wakizashi. It's pretty much the same as the Katana. It's just a smaller package.
It is a really pretty sword. I am a big fan.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's really nice polish done on it. The fittings are really cool too. Check out that Tsuba. Bring it here without stabbing me.
Yeah, let me go ahead and
put it back in.
There we go. Yeah,
that's a really pretty Tsuba. It looks like the cross section of a lotus root. Hey, Flying Tex. I believe Flying Tex ordered a Cloudhammer from us, but I could be wrong about that.
Cool.
Yeah.
What do we want to see, folks?
Anything you guys want to see while we are here?
Here's something neat.
Oh, we just got this in from Legacy Blades. This is a somewhat of a long claw. It's not made of Valerian steel.
Closest thing we have to it is a pattern welded, aka Damascus steel.
Yeah, that's a pretty sword. So for those of you who are fans of Game of Thrones,
if you guys like a beefy Type 17 sword, look no further. This is hexagonal cross section all the way up to the tip right here.
Is that a Type 17 characteristic?
Yeah, a hexagonal blade.
A hexagonal blade.
Yep.
All these things I don't know about European swords, but I should learn.
I had the books here. You just never read them.
This is true. I'm usually too busy to do things.
This is true. What else do we want to look at? Oh, here's a new one that we got in. This Devil May Cry Katana here.
This is the Heaven and Earth Devil May Cry Katana. So this is the new one. So we have 3 versions of the Devil May Cry sword right now. Did you get last night's package open, Mark? Yes, I did. Mark Trickplig. It was actually not that hard once it pressurized. I gave it 2 more hours, and all of a sudden it opened really easily. Greets from Redmar. Hey, Redmar. Thanks for coming in. I hope you're liking that S5 sword you got from us. Yeah, it's at my house. I didn't bring it over here.
Oh, that Nihonto?
Yeah. Did you see me trying to open it?
I didn't know.
It was quite amusing because it was really hard to open. I felt really stupid.
We all have those days.
Yeah, definitely do. Also have a lot of anime swords here for those of you who are just visiting us. These are Demon Slayer. We have some Naruto down there. We got a lot of new Bleach swords in. Tachi over here on this rack. Bleach swords here. We also got a lot of new Sekiro swords as well, also from Heaven and Earth.
This one is really cool because this is...
Flying Text, no, I didn't bring it.
This is... if you guys have watched the video I made on Kisaki Moroha Zukuri, this is Moroha Zukuri without Kisaki, because you notice, even though it's not a real Hummel, it's all the way down to the base of the blade here.
Yeah, we don't actually have a Kisaki Moroha, also known as a Kogarasu, in stock right now, so it's just for comparison. But yeah, we did get that one, and it is pretty cool looking. We cut with it yesterday, did pretty well. I mean, any failure was with the user, i.e. me. I had 3 really good cuts. The 4th one looked bad, so I didn't bother to save the video. Here's another version of one of the Sekiro swords. I don't know which one. I don't know my Sekiro swords. Dang, I was super looking forward to seeing it. Flying Text, I'll show it tonight from home. So yeah, it's a 700-ish-year-old sword, not the one in Mark's hand, but the one that I got yesterday, with a 5-inch Kisaki on it. It is enormous. It was once again a Nagamaki at one time. Oops, I just gave away what it was. But you will see it tomorrow. It's a really beautiful blade. It's not super healthy. There are some pits in it, and that is to be expected with some of the older swords.
Yeah.
I did not buy a single Nihonto for the last 2 months until yesterday. I needed to reduce my tax load. I got one from Ray Singer, which is going to be really cool. It has some really cool features. Forteca, that's why I was looking forward to today's live stream. Yeah, I'll be on again tonight. So I'll show you that sword. This is the red, I guess the Mortal Blade, the red version. So I thought this was the age version, so I guess he sent me the wrong one.
I thought the Mortal Blade was the red Odachi that he wears on the back.
I don't know. I never played Sekiro. Here we have a lot of the legacy blades, some of the really nicer swords.
Phoenix Arms?
Sorry, Phoenix Arms. Some of the prettiest fittings. I designed almost all of these, so that's probably my favorite right now. This is the Amethyst Manji. Has the Manji theme. It is got a purple ray skin saya. The Tsuba is a thing of beauty. And Scott he got a shrink wrap machine, so that's actually we shrink wrap the handle to keep Mark's dirty hands off of them. I'm sorry, customers' dirty hands off of them.
Very interesting hum to it as well.
Yeah, it does have a really crisscrossy. It's crisscrossy, just like the Manji Tsuba.
Yeah.
Which is what we were going for. Let's see. There's another one down here that I like. Actually, I like most of these once again because I designed them. I'm a narcissist. But actually, no. The one I'm thinking of was this one over here, the Jade Tiger. We basically are sponsoring an actress. She's sort of an actress who's come over from Japan, and she practices tate, which is a stage katana thing. And we got her a takemitsu, which is a wooden sword. And I liked her design so much, I decided to have a real sword made of it. So this is called the Sakurado Jade Tiger. This one is the spring steel blade with an alloy fitting, but we also have a brass fitting with a cool hamon on it as well.
You need to wipe that down.
I'm really wanting that T10 Kenshin. That is a really cool sword.
They are really cool.
By the way, anyone who is on our Discord, go to our Discord, discord.gg/RVA Katana. We have a special coupon for every single sword in stock except for the antiques.
And the Cloud Hammer.
And no Cloud Hammers either. Though we are having specials on the Cloud Hammer SX105Vs. There's a really pretty hamon. I don't know how well you guys can see that hamon in this lighting, but it is really nice. Yeah. And let's see, what else do we got in here that's new? We got a bunch of new things. Oh, you know what is really cool? Heaven and Earth, they're kind of famous among us for being kind of like sort of entry-level swords. And I was just telling him about how all these people had really nice swords. And so he's like, we can do nice swords. So check these guys out. Guns are better, peace. Okay, whatever, man.
Whatever, dude.
We have guns too. That is not here in shop, but it's not like we're anti-gun or anything like that. John, do you carry Shinken of Swords? I thought I saw one of your videos about a unit you got from one of them. How is it holding up? What's their build quality? I think it's mostly make them a T10. Vorteca, we use, if you look at our brand Moritaka, it's made by Shinken of Swords. We really like how they build their swords. Really nice tight wrap. One of the things about them is that they are very unreliable with timelines. And so it's very hard to, anyway, bottom line being is yes, Shinken of Sword makes a good sword, but they don't necessarily do a good thing with timelines.
So this is really cool. This one has a full same wrap. You can see
the Emperor nodes as well.
Yeah, you can see the seam.
The seam there. Yeah. Eric Thomas, our store is in Richmond, Virginia. And this one, they do have Emperor nodes in the back. Those is big things. Haven't done Discord or TikTok much at all.
Yeah, so the nodules here, and here.
I'm using 3 different cameras, so trying to get it with all the various views. Yeah, all 3 of those. All 3 of these are kind of higher end. They have like pear skin finish. You probably can't tell inside the lighting of this particular here, but they do have what's called a pear skin finish to go with the cloudy hamon. And full ray skin wrap. All in all, just beautiful swords. Might even be real silk. I don't remember if they use real silk or not. Are these just for looks? No, these are all functional swords. If I were to use a katana to cut branches off a tree, small branches, would it damage the blade?
Most likely, yes.
It depends. Let's go back a little bit. It depends on how thick of a branch you're talking about. Like anything under half an inch, you should be able to lop them off pretty well if you're a decent cutter, especially with a spring steel sword. Spring steel swords will be able to hold up to that abuse pretty well.
And if it's still alive, if it's dried wood, that's really going to mess with your sword.
Yeah, dried wood are not going to be great for that, though we do have some swords for that. Oh, this is another really pretty one, the gold sakura. I'm gonna turn around. You want to show off the Song Dynasty sword?
Oh yeah.
This one you can hack away all you want. Like once you get to through hardened steels, you can handle really tough targets better. But this one is a beast of a sword. This is a Song Dynasty style sword. And this you can just beat the crap out of just about anything.
And yeah, look how thick the spine is.
There's always going to be one goon in a sword chat going, her guns, painfully predictable, right, Kinjo?
Yeah.
It's like, whatever, man.
It's like, do you just show up to try to like just poo-poo on everybody's party? Like, dude, just...
Yes, RVA is in Richmond. We're open until 4 o'clock today. If you feel like coming in, get Mark some commission.
Yeah. Or just keep me company.
If I duel a dude, couldn't I just use a stick longer than his sword? Oh, wow.
I mean, yes and no.
It gives you an advantage to some degree, but once he gets inside your guard, he has the advantage. So there are all kinds of ways.
How good is your opponent?
Yeah, how good are you? So there are a lot of things that go into that. So yeah, longer isn't necessarily better, she said. I'm shutting down Facebook here, and I'm gonna try to go over to Instagram. Ow, F me. I just pinched my finger.
There's no one on Facebook?
It didn't know. It was like one person on Facebook the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And now we are going over to Instagram. Hey, Instagram, we are live here from RVA Katana. Got Mark over here being our host for today while I am talking in the back. Can blade clashing cause the blade to shatter? Not necessarily shatter, but it's possible that it could break. It all depends on a lot of circumstances there.
Yeah, there are a lot of...
Thank you, Alex.
There are a lot of variables that go into that.
Can we use them on our enemies? If your enemies are tatami mats and bamboo, that's all we recommend. But
yeah,
you know, we can't talk about
tatami mats, bamboo, water bottles.
Yeah,
that sort of stuff.
Hey, young squidling. I mean, technically, I know what you're asking, and yes, but we don't like talking about that because that can get us banned on some of these platforms.
Yeah, TOS, man, TOS.
Do you have any Leonardo type swords, as in the Renaissance person? Oh no, you mean the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? No, we don't.
Which one was Leonardo? Did he use a katana?
I don't know which one is which.
I don't know my Ninja Turtles.
How can you remove scratches from your blade? Asks GHOST Ghost.
Go to a Toshigi, a polisher.
Well, it depends. Once again, if you're doing a modern day blade, there are a lot of ways. You have your little pumice thingy, right?
Yeah, that's for buffing out like little rust spots, but you're still going to see some discoloration because when you're like modern swords are usually polished with a compound and a buffing wheel, right? So that's usually the best way to go to get an even polish across it to get rid of the scratches.
We also have these polish pads. They work okay. They're not amazing, but they work great. But for $5, you can basically take out a few scratches on swords. It looks like that one's already been used.
Yep.
Let's see the medieval sword, but he spelled it medieval. So like partial, do you mean partially evil? Oh no, you mean medieval, Middle Ages swords. Well, we have a lot from Cloudhammer that just came in, plus a lot of these over here. We have a replica of Longclaw. We have a replica of Excalibur. We have what is that thing in the middle called? A claymore?
A two-handed sword with a Highland Scottish hilt.
A claymore?
No.
Okay, and then a side sword right there.
Which is Renaissance, not medieval.
Can you show one under $200? How about for $200? We have the excellent Moritaka Vortex. There's these swords over here. They're spring steel. They are really great performing swords for $200. Under 200, go to our Heaven and Earth brand. If you go to our website, rvakatana.com, and look at the very top, there are a bunch of swords starting at $70. We have a lot between $70 and $150 that are all decent for the price.
Most of these Moritaka Vortexes can come either with a bohi or without a bohi.
Let's see. Oops, Mark, I don't know what I just, there we are. What sword would you recommend? Recommend for what?
Yeah, for what?
We don't have the Sucker Punch sword. And do we sell short swords? Wakizashi, we do have some in stock. Oh, that reminds me. I have to take home another MN65 sword. I should go pull that before I forget it.
Which one?
I just to remind me, I know which one. We do not have Attack on Titan. This is RVA Katana, but we're coming from Mark's account. Be sure to follow him because he has some pretty cool, pretty cool videos. Hey, Waffles.
Yep. So most of the wakizashi we have are part of daisho sets, but we can sell them individually if you wish.
So how much are the shipping? It depends on where you live. Can you show Aoshi Kenshin sword? Okay.
You mean Shinomori Aoshi?
Yeah, Shinomori.
I know what you mean though from the Kenshin series.
Yeah, be careful with that the back end of it because it can come secure. Yeah, secure the back end because it can fall out. We need to seal that in.
All right.
Here's Aoshi. Shinomori, yeah, his sword.
All right, so let me see if I can do this.
So this is basically hiding as an odachi.
But with a tiny handle.
With a tiny handle.
Let's set this on my foot.
These are sharp, yes. Moritakas do come sharp. Ghost. Hey, John Smicka in the house.
What's up, Smicka? Yeah, I just got this secured on my foot so it doesn't fall out.
How much would that run? I tabbed out by accident while he was showing the short sword. Ron Jeremy, which one are you asking about?
Are you asking about this double Kodachi?
Shipping to Ohio is probably about $10, maybe $7. Hard to say.
Yeah, it depends on the sword you're getting.
Depends on the length and the weight. Hey, Josh the Diver, long time no see. Well, we saw you yesterday. Pepmar Europe, 75 okay, and then another 50 for import tax because you know EU is the best thing ever. How about a few blades that are over $300? So
I mean,
Cloud Hammer, we have a lot.
300.
We have a lot. So probably one of my favorite cutters is these guys from Legacy Blades. Mark had one we cut with his, and it cut like a freaking dream.
Yeah, these things are easy mode.
Go ahead and swing it. Let's hear it sing.
All right.
All right, be quiet, everybody. Ooh. Show the sword under the TV in black and gold. That is our biggest Odachi from Cloudhammer. We do not have any pirate sword. We have the Corsair sword, but it doesn't have that deep curve like your stereotypical pirate sword.
Yeah. The movie pirate sword.
I just bought an expensive S5 blade from you. Yeah, Pepmar, I know. I know, Pepmar.
So are you talking about this?
This is Redmar, right? Redmar. You got the S5, the big S5 from us. No Roman Spatha. 2 Sekiro swords. How much would the shipping be for the black Sabimaru and Mortal Blade? Probably for two swords, it'd probably be about $12. Anything under 200? Yes. Go to our website, rvakatana.com. Look at the very top for the $70 to $150 Heaven and Earth brands. Show the Legacy Blade with Bohi 29. John, we just did that. Who makes the Aoshi sword? That is Legacy Blades. Can you show the Sekiro Black Mortal Blade? Which one is the Black Mortal Blade? Is that guy right there?
This Sabi,
Moritaka Dark Eclipse. So that is...
Trying to get it in the light here.
That's not the one I thought it was. That's so not that one.
It's not.
That's fine, but the one below it.
That one's Kusabimaru.
Oh yeah, I think that's the one they're asking about is Kusabimaru.
Oh, okay.
Hey Jill. Oh, you're right. That is a Sekiro Black. But that's all right. Go ahead and show that one anyway. This is Fushigiri. We'll show you the Moritaka Dark Eclipse in a moment. Came really close to buying the green and gold plum when I visited. You should have. No, it's all good. Dark Eclipse, I believe, is... I was just looking at this today because we have 2 swords with the same name. It's the one below it.
Oh, this is cool. It's got the leather wrap on for the Ito.
I believe this is the Dark Eclipse. I've always been a big fan of this Tsuba.
Yeah, this is $450.
That was a black blade.
See if we can get the Hamon.
There's a really pretty wave Hamon. Where do you get your sword stands and do you sell them? We make them actually. And they're not really retail quality. I mean, they're just me using my middle school shop skills to cut out some stuff. So they're not really great quality, but they're not hard to make.
Just need patience.
You just need patience and a bandsaw.
Yeah.
And wood.
Or
The name of the black blade one is one of the Sekiro swords. Sekiro Mortal Blade?
I'm not sure.
We don't know our Sekiro well enough. Or maybe
Yeah, I got to the double 8 fight and I was just like, this isn't fun for me anymore.
Look up Sekiro.
Yeah.
Do you have any Norse swords? Like, you mean a Carolingian sword?
Yeah.
Here is a Viking sword. Oh, Chad's not here to make fun of. I'm God at Sekiro. What do you want to know? Just the name of the blades, fellow. No, we don't have a Roman Spatha, but we do have a Gladius.
Yeah, the Mainz Gladius, but this is
We do have red blades.
This is a 9th century style Viking or Carolingian sword, if you prefer.
White Kogarasu one with Lotus Tsuba. We can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Viking sword, Carolingian sword. We have one of our dear sword friends who
Viking era sword.
Viking era sword. What's the deal with S5? Explain that. What do you want to know about S5?
All right. So
Angmar, you have one.
that's a Fubi Kitty, I think, or Fubichiri, the Undead
Fushigiri?
Slayer. Fushigiri.
Fushigiri?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the Undead Slayer. It's a Motoha Zukuri. Not Kisaki Motoha, but full Motoha because it has the Hamon all the way down here.
So I don't think it's sharp on that side either, though.
No, it isn't.
Yep. Tsuba? Moritaka Dark Eclipse, the Tsuba? Did you miss it? Let's we can go show that again. Right.
Yeah. Remember, folks, we are seeing comments on 3 screens right now, and Doing our best, but just leave it once and we will get to it.
We'll try.
Yeah. Did you see the tsuba on this guy?
This is one of my favorite Tsuba. Just the Dark Tides.
Mm-hmm.
The most affordable red blade sword. I have to think about that. Probably $200 for one of these guys here. So we have the red cherry, which I believe is $225. So no, we don't have a Roman Spatha. We do have a Gladius.
Yeah, we have a Mainz Gladius from Legacy Arms.
My first sword was William Wallace. Freedom!
So you had an arming sword as your first sword?
Is that what his first sword was?
That's what William Wallace in history would have used. The movie Braveheart with the two-handed sword, that was like 300 years of technology in the future.
Flip. I actually did get that sword open last night. It wasn't that hard. I think I just had to balance out the pressure when the temperature evened out.
It's the geisha.
No, we don't have a Roman Spatha for the fourth time.
Leave your comment once, people.
Scott Takahashi just sent us a comment, but I can't see it right now. Let's see.
No Spatha, just Gladius.
Are you able to show the Fire Oni from Phoenix Arms? Heck yeah, Jill.
What's this one?
That's this one. This is one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's like, I want a black handle. Too bad. I basically got this to fit this particular saya because a black handle would not look good with that particular saya. This is a gorgeous hamon to it. Let's see. Turn it this way to the light.
Yep.
And I think we can see. Yeah, there you go. You can see the hamon better that way. Bet, can't wait to see that. Yeah, I'm going to show it tonight at my house. The red and white looks together on that one. Thank you, Waffles. I'm glad someone agrees with me.
It does look good with the red and white, yeah.
Dakota, our website is rvakatana.com. Or sorry, rvakatana.com.
Yep, you had it.
Do you have the Snow Demon Eyes from Ghost of Tsushima? We have the Sakai Clan, Storm of the Sakai Clan sword, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's the only one we have.
We do have reverse blades. We have two versions of the Sakabato. Plus we have the Bato Sai sword from before Kenshin became the nice guy.
Yep.
The less bad guy.
So this is the 65 MN version with an abrasive hummel. This is the one that you've seen me cut some mats with.
S5 is definitely fighting quality.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that Tsuba was the Moritaka Ember Waves. Flying Techs, I think I'm not even sure. That's the problem is I'm not sure which one is which. If you look at our website, it's the same picture on both because Scott screwed that up. S5 is a silica manganese shock resisting steel that offers good ductile and toughness at high hardness levels. It exhibits high strength and adequate abrasion resistance. Forteca, that sounds like you picked that out from somewhere, but that's pretty accurate.
Sounds like you Googled it.
I'm in Martinsburg, West Virginia, not far from y'all. So come on down, Dakota.
Okay, this one does have a this one does have a hummel. It's just hard to see. It needs to be wiped down. It's just got the
It's got Saya gunk on it.
yeah.
Do you have Ichigo's Tensa Zangetsu? We sold out. We got 3 of them and they sold out within like 3 days.
Yeah, that was such a cool blade.
That was a cool blade. Called a Claymore, Braveheart sword. Oh, those are fighting words when Mark is around. I just call him Claymores when he's not around.
It works as a marketing term, but stop. I will die on that hill.
But yes, they are sharp. By the way, if you can do us a favor and tap the screen a few times if you're on TikTok, give Mark a few more likes here.
Feed the almighty algorithm.
That Saya on the Kenshin Tei T10 looks nice. Yeah, it looks like an old Edo style blade.
Yeah, and you'll find actually that the Scion, both of them are the same. The only difference is the blade. It's neat though.
A Roman sword. Okay, so you're no longer asking about the Spatha. Yes, we can show you the Gladius.
Yeah, we have a Gladius that we can show you.
This guy was like, I want to see the Spatha. Oh, we have some guests coming in. So when we have guests coming in, I will show you the Gladius while Mark talks to our guests. So this is the Gladius. This one is our store model. Somebody touched it.
This guy.
So you want to come in?
Yeah.
You been here before?
I've not.
Did you know about us or happened to be walking by?
I heard about you guys a while ago. I used to live in Richmond.
Oh, cool deal.
When did you guys open?
2 years ago.
This is cool.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Feel free, just wait.
Are there many movie prop swords? We don't actually have any prop swords. Demo sharpness test mode swords like that are not very sharp. Depends on which ones you're looking at. That one Roman sword is not a particularly sharp sword. It's sharp enough for what it needs to do, but it's not like a razor sharp sword.
TACH. Those are the cavalry.
Let's see. Do you have any bleach swords? We have a ton of bleach swords.
No, those
I was gonna say, like,
These are bleach swords right over here.
These in the case are from Japan.
Oh, sorry, bleach swords over here. My bad.
Nihongo.
there's a lot of
Let's see.
here, right?
No.
Oh, Be sure you can take them out about 50% of the way. Just don't touch the blade with your finger.
Oh, I do not want to take it out.
I
already showed him, John.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hold on a second here.
That's
But here's the thing, you actually do want to look at these blades because they are accurate to me.
So check out this here. You asked for sharpness.
I wish I was recording that.
I know if we recorded, these are always the best things when people get excited.
I think the character is Sammy. Is this one? This one's always fun. I remember the
I'm
first time
not- I am
I
not
looked at this one. I
Catching
was
the
like,
paper right. There we
I was
go.
like, all right, cool. So let's see the.
Let's see. John, did you get your sword out of the tube last night? Yes, I did, Joe. Finally. Are these blades battle ready? Yes, they are. Full tang and sharp. Do you have any tactical swords? Yes, we do. We have some on the back of this rack over here. So tacticals right here. We have some tacticals over in the small
Are
room.
those the only Sakai clan swords we have in?
No, we also have these two, but those are we only have Sakai Clan. We have two types. And over here, actually, we only have the MN65 because we sold out of the copper one.
I have a slightly nicer one.
Let's see.
That one actually has the metal.
Haha, yes, I googled for Pepmar. Yeah, Pepmar has an S5 shock sword. I believe he's already gotten it. Let's see. Sakai Clan. Yeah, we have a Sakai Clan somewhere around here. We have this set right here. This set is a 65 MN spring steel set. It comes with a stand if you get both Wakizashi and, or sorry, Tanto and Katana.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You guys, is the tube sword the Nagamaki? Steve, don't give it away. Final Fantasy VIII Gunblade.
Why do we ever stop using swords? What a mistake.
Because technically guns are better.
Yeah, there's a good reason why. And actually, swords were not never, but hardly ever used as a primary weapon. It was usually a sidearm to a spear or a polearm.
Or a bow.
Or a bow, or a gun.
Or a gun. Yeah, the ones connect use guns and pike wall.
Do you have Odachi? There's a whole thing of Odachi over here. We just got a bunch of new ones in made of spring steel. Plus, we have that giant one up there from Cloudhammer. So yes, we do have Odachi.
Yeah, so you'll see
Cloudhammer is at cloudhammerforge.com.
Cloudhammer Forge, these are like budget Cloudhammer kind of.
I tend to acquire, we'll see, love the mammored steels. S5 Waki we do not, but we are getting a Kodachi, which is like sort of a long Wakizashi. No blades from Kill Bill.
Here, let me show you. Let me give you a tip. So when
Want to see my swords? I could send a request to join the live. We're good right now. Are some of the swords dull or they're all sharp? They're all sharp. Dull swords, the only dull sword we have are Yaito, which are training swords.
Yeah, the powder one.
But otherwise, we do not have dull swords. Sorry.
Yeah, all of those swords are going to be just a through hardened mirror finish. I'm not going to have a hummel. This one, however, does have a hummel.
Oh, that. The wave one.
Yeah, that's the hummel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's so pretty.
Yep.
Which one's your favorite?
My favorite?
Yeah.
This is one that I actually got from here. I practice with.
Do you have a catalog? Go to rvakatana.com.
This is also a Cloudhammer. This is an SX105V blade with a 3-color polish.
My favorite sword in shop. It changes from day to day,
Oh, that's cool.
hour to hour. It just really depends on my mood, I guess. I am very partial to the Chinese swords. And Cloudhammers, big fan of Cloudhammers, especially big swords. I like big curved swords. So I'm gonna go with this one. This is a Handachi. Handachi is basically a tachi without the ashi, and it has a massive blade
Where do
with
you
a
do
beautiful
that?
polish.
Where do you sword?
So we have some classes here, but the one I study with is with vintage martial arts, where we study Muay Thai.
Is that in Richmond? That's neat.
Do you have Emma? We do have Emma.
Yeah, too.
Excuse me.
I was just like wondering how connected it is to like martial arts.
Oh yeah, like a lot of
Emma right there,
for cutting practice,
purple.
for EI drawing practice.
That's cool.
Another guy that works here, Scott, he teaches sword classes as well.
Nice.
Love it. Love the knowledge. You are providing a different sword. Keep up the great job. Thank you, first time here.
Of the rack back there.
Oh, fun adventurous. Gorgeous sword around. How much is that one? The one I just showed is 825. It is an SX105V differentially hardened sword with a Choji Hummel, so it's a little bit more expensive. Can I see the amethyst lattice purple sword too? Yeah, we can do that, Jill.
I'm confident enough.
Let me see.
Yeah,
Come down this way.
I like this.
Scooching by you here, Mark.
Yeah, these are the Chinese take on the Japanese.
Oops.
Kobachi.
This tripod, I kicked the base of it.
So But it's basically just a Chinese style.
This is amethyst
single
lattice.
straight sword.
That one's huge.
Yeah, it's a miao.
Scott shrink wrap the ska. Check out the detail on Huchi, the Kashira, and the blade has that crisscross looking blade thing here.
The patterning in it.
Oh,
Same with the
so
habaki,
cool.
has crissing and crossing as well.
I
Crisscrossing coffering.
think I just ordered.
You're good.
Yeah.
Those are Chinese style, yeah, called tian, which are double-edged swords.
Oh.
Let's see here. I'd have to get back there and pull it out and be very ginger with it. Which one do you want to look at?
The black katana.
The one. Okay.
That's the 500-year-old Sute guy. And since we're here and we have a customer who wants to see it, I know this display case really sucks in that regard.
All right.
But now since Scott is bringing it out,
I'm Mark. Thank you.
what did I say?
You said Scott.
My bad. You look so similar.
Yeah, with all my hair.
No Shokusugi swords.
Maybe I should.
Be back later, John. Happy New Year. What time are you showing the Nihonto? Tonight, sometime.
Yeah, so the blade is like what, 400, 500?
500 years old, 1532.
Okay.
When the fittings are, the Suba is about 200 years old. We were talking about it yesterday, and the rest of the fittings are about maybe what, 2 or 3 with the wrap.
The wrap is not that old. I'd guess 20 years old or so.
20 years old, yeah.
Mhm.
So that's the katana itself is the blade because the fittings can come and go. We get lots of fun comments on YouTube. You're like, I don't care what the tradition says. The blade itself isn't the sword. It's like, yeah, okay, buddy.
He's like, that's not a 500-year-old sword because the sheath is only like a year old. And it's like, yeah, the blade's 500 year old, dude.
Yeah. Sheaths.
We got to deal with all kinds of
are
interesting.
much more
On the Saya, which one are we
blades
talking about? Jill, what did I miss?
It's like 3,000.
Jill, what did I miss?
How much are we charging for that one?
The long claw is 400. I'm sorry, that one is 2,750.
So 3,000.
Yeah.
The long claw is over there. It is $400.
Yeah.
How-
That's big.
Oh, come on, definitely stay. So,
Ring in the new year with antique steel.
or with new steel, whatever floats your boat.
What did you want to see on the Saya, Jill?
Oh, yeah, so yeah, that thing's badass. It's funny, we sometimes we have a version in with a T10 blade that has like that has brass fittings, but this one looks closer to the game.
Which game is that? Baby?
What are those swords with the golden sai? I'm not sure what you're talking about, a golden sai.
Tsushima.
Any swords from the Dark Souls series? No.
Actually, hold up. The Bastard Sword in Dark Souls, I am almost entirely convinced that it is based off of the Hanwei Bastard Sword. It
Oh,
looks exactly the same.
okay, there you go.
It's not the actual one from the game, but I think the game stole this design.
White Naruto. I assume you mean the Sasuke sword. We do have it. Hey, Darren in the house. People, follow Steelborn Blades if you are on Instagram. He mounts swords. He's a big aficionado of antique swords. Someone was asking about the white Sasuke sword, white Naruto sword. And here it is, right here.
Ooh, this is pretty.
What are those swords with the golden sai?
Yeah, I know,
You
I
mean
figured-
saya?
Was it Saya or Saya?
He said sai, but I'm assuming he means saya.
Oh, I didn't even consider that's what he was asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steelborn Blades, follow him. He has some great content on Nihonto
These are
antique swords.
these are
I can bring reproductions for 4,500, but the real one's around 12,000. What are you talking about, Pepmar? What did I miss?
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, let's see. On the amethyst lattice, is that a race skin Saya? Yes, it is, Jill.
No.
Full race skin wrap.
Just like for the love of the.
Custom color. I chose that purple. And
theoretically compete in cutting if I wanted to.
how much are the good quality S5 sword? I know they vary. Currently, we only have S5 long swords for 850. We will be getting katana back in this week. The katana started at 675 for the regular size one, 825 to 850 for the longer ones. And the golden saya. If you are asking about these are Legacy Blade Okatana. They are longer, on the longer side of 29 inches. They have this really cool fuller
Fencing swords.
over here. That one is made of 51 CRV4. It's a German spring steel.
Yeah, it's because it narrows
This is really
down
cool deep
into
fuller
these
here.
really rounded blunt edges.
I want to see Anthony guy.
and you've got this swollen tip.
All the
Everything
side
is
are
meant for
gripping right now
safety. That's
because
why
of
it's so
temperature.
flexible, so that when you thrust your
This is made of 51 CRV German
It
spring
fits.
steel.
Yeah, it probably still bruised though.
That's why you wear heavy pants.
Yeah.
And it's one of
What's
those
really cool
durable
about spring
steels.
steel
It can take a lot of use.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
What's the price for that?
That one's 300.
Those are sparring swords for modern Kima.
Oh.
That's what you meant?
Here.
Any swords that might be from Aragon?
Alright, so
No, we
there's-
do
There are
not.
multiple ways I can read this. You want to know the sword I don't like, or the one that I like but I like the least?
Don't like the
Don't.
sword if you're like, man, I
Which
wish throw
which
this
sword do you
somewhere,
have beef
like-
with?
What sword do I have beef with? Oh god, it's this one. Absolutely.
Wait, why do you have beef with that sword?
Because this is.
Oh, the scimitar. I had my glasses were up. I couldn't see clearly. Now I know what you mean.
This is more like a
Air power.
It's more like a
Hey.
belly dancing sword, but they made it out of carbon steel, and it's like super heavy and unwieldy. And, like, not
If you belly
historical
dance with
at
it,
all.
you're gonna gut yourself.
It's not historical at all. Like what the whole thing with belly dancing.
You got that
is
blick-
they balance
You got that black ninja toe. Yeah,
That's what.
it's right over on this side over here.
But Hanwei, when it had
Someone
like,
ordered a
"Oh,
black
make
ninja
one
toe
that's
yesterday. We were gonna
sharp."
ship it on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's like no, thank you. Which sword do I beef with? That one and these two because they're stainless steel
Oh.
display swords. They look very pretty. They're from.
They're Martel.
Yeah, they're from what you call it, a Masonic temple. So these are just pure display pieces. It's all about art.
Oh, Jill, did you just get the amethyst lattice? Man, I'll be sad to see that one
I
go.
love Western swords because I actually practice.
I'll check it when we get off live.
We have the functional ones here,
This is like
Jill.
a perfect job for you.
But thank you.
but I've got an actual.
Oh, I guess you got the coupon off for that too. So
It's a Nagamaki. It is a love child between a polearm and a sword. Yeah. Basically, this is what you would use.
Love the Sekiro swords.
As like,
Awesome.
As like a guard or against pike formations with like, and I'm talking like 18-foot spears.
Okay.
So that way you can use this to really get in and knock the pikes down, move them aside, and that sort of thing. Right. I actually have one of these at home. I cut the tummy with it back in 2019.
Really?
Yeah. I have to pull up my Instagram to show it again.
So cool.
Are we dead on questions, John?
yeah, no one's really asking anything at the moment.
Okay.
Okay.
We can shut down. We can shut down. So yes, folks, we're gonna shut down. I gotta run pretty soon. Gotta get back home. I'm just waiting for O'Shea to come so I can get him the sword that he bought. Actually, Jill, he got the sword that you wanted, the not Wakazashi, Naginata Wakazashi. But it looks like you've gotten your amethyst lattice, which is one of my favorites. So it's one of those ones that I'm sad about. If we didn't have customers in here, I'd be like shedding a tear. So
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you guys.
Yeah,
sure
thanks
thing.
for
Bye
having
bye. I bought a sword from the mall once. I cut the universe in two.
That explains a lot.
Yes, it does. Do you have a Wakazashi size stick sword? No, we do not.
Size Shinai or Vulcan? No.
No, I'm thinking about, he's talking about Shikomizue, but no, we do not. We can probably get one.
Yeah. It would take time.
Hey, DNT, no, we aren't doing any cutting live today. We did some cutting yesterday, but not live. Have a happy new year. Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Here, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and shut this baby down. You guys have a Christian motif sword being made, right? No, not a new one. We have this one here. We have one that is a Christian motif right there. We just found this out because I posted that video about it, and then there was a sword guy. He said, "Did you know that's a Christian motif?" I did some research, and voila, this particular tsuba was created by the first the first Christian Roman emperor, Constantine.
Constantine, yeah.
Yeah, and so when the missionaries in Japan, they adopted the symbol, and so many of the samurai adopted it as well, the Christian ones.
To be clear, Constantine made the symbol, not the tsuba.
Yeah, really? Do a Discord post when you go live for the Nihonto, please. Yeah, I'll do that, Steve. And then we actually have one that was made out of S7 as well. So S7 is a shock steel sword.
It's basically like S5, but S5 is like
10% stronger.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, Jill.
Here, Joe. So yeah, basically the same sword, just made out of S7.
Dragon King Waki looks cool. Yeah, we like them.
Yeah,
Appreciate
it's
it. Not
cool.
really in your price range, though. All right, people, we're gonna go ahead and shut it down. So talk to you guys later. You're gonna go ahead and grab your phone.
Yeah, have a
I'm
good one,
gonna
guys.
shut off over here on Instagram, and then lastly, we will get YouTube here. So good YouTube people. See you guys later. Have a happy New Year if we don't see you in the meantime. You're looking at my hand here, YouTube. Okay.